Looking for answers about extraterrestrials or maybe the true meaning of life? Then you have come to the right place. Welcome to the Ivan Teller online broadcast. Please subscribe to this YouTube channel. And for more details, please visit ivanteller.com and learn more about your galactic families.
I said that right. Okay. Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us for tonight's channeling. Blessings. Those that submitted questions to the site, the website, probably answer them tomorrow. The way this day's been going. So, all right. So, as we connect to, it's a mystery today. So sometimes I have some sort of idea. Tonight I have no idea. So, okay, maybe I do have some idea. Oh, maybe not. Okay. All right. To everyone, blessings, and here we go. The message part might be kind of short tonight. We'll see how that goes. Okay. All right. Do messages. If anybody is around that has one, that might be short from what I'm gathering right now. So we would go into questions. So, all right. Yeah, it's going to be short. So, all right. Much love. I don't know if we'll have a message portion tonight. Might just go right into it. So we'll see how things go. Okay, much love, blessings, and here we go. Greetings. This is the Prime Creator. Blessings, humanity. Blessings. I'm just here for a moment to clear the space while your beings to come through. Most likely it'll be one other. And your Americas? One moment. At this time, for those that are in the prayer state, I wish to send prayers to a place. The Middle East needs it much. Much is not being mentioned in your news cycle, some of it is, but much of it is being kicked back because it is not pleasant at this time. It is a place that needs love. It has lack of it very much, so Of course, around your world also there is places that are not mentioned of darkness that needs light. I believe some of you are aware of this. That not everything is mentioned. And sometimes these things are mentioned to be healed. Some things are not mentioned, but still need to be healed. You'll be able to tap into it. Any children around the world need your prayers, need your heart. Just to put it in that perspective. As for your political situation in your Americas, yes, it is a place where there is much negativity that needs also light. For individuals involved with it are looking outward, not looking inward. And nobody's perfect, and that your world, your media is very good at exploiting that. But not mentioning the good sides, not enough. It is at a low vibration there to be that way, but it can be turned around. But it is up to your humanity to do so, to bring that energy in. But it's always up to you, of course. And many portals around your world need much healing also, because there is a lot of alien activity, and many aliens come to this world puzzled of how it can be this way on this world. And where humanity still is not ready to connect, but many are awakening to your universe, which will bring a new kind of experience, as you are aware. Experience is much needed, actually. You'd be surprised. Not to say everything will be perfect, but it will be a new experience for all. And those days are coming, but no time soon. Yes, I believe there's only one other being that will come through for question time. Trust you. Greetings. I am Agnes with the Hathors. Blessings. Song brings much healing to worlds. Song is used very much as for a blessing, as for a soul release. Music releases the toxins of the body and also sends healing out to yourself and others. Don't forget your sun. Do not forget your universe. Your sun can be a healer. It is sometimes neglected. It is taken for granted also. It is not a blessing to send love back to the sun for being so heartwarming. I'm here to answer your portions of your questions.
Oh, good. Okay.
Whenever you're ready.
Get into some Carolyn territory. You
So whenever you are ready.
Yes, I apologize for that. First are Julie's questions, and her first question is, her first one is for her friend Krista. Do we always have the same main spirit guides no matter where we reincarnate? Are they with us through Earth lives and other lives not on Earth?
No, you have different spirit guides through every incarnation, and they do switch around often during your current incarnation. Your main guide can switch And sometimes they feel like it's overwhelming, so they move on, and another one takes its place. But they're still connected to you, but they check in every once in a while. But you do have incarnations of them. Usually that's not always the case.
Okay. And our next one is, I also want to know how and why I have a soul connection with Krista, and Krista is her main guide.
Yes, that is a past life connection. It is many lifetimes, many actually male lifetimes with this one. It is a partnership you have with this one. At one time, you did have twin lifetimes where your souls actually combined. That happens often.
Okay, and next is Miguel.
Hello, Agnes.
Greetings.
How are you today?
I am doing well.
Thank you for coming.
Yes.
My first question is, I saw a rainbow today, and I'm wondering if there's any messages regarding that.
Yes, that rainbow is there to everyone have a brighter day. To realize you're part of the oceans, the earth, the sun. That you're part of nature. And you grow in nature. Also, you are loved. And don't forget how powerful you are. There's more, but that's enough.
Thank you for that. My second question is, do I have any connections with the Hathors and or with you?
Yes, you had lifetimes with us on Jupiter and other worlds, but Jupiter was the closest planet of times of creation. We were there during the early stages of its invention. And you were there, part of it, as a Hathor, as a teacher, as a healer. Realize also the energies that are part of planets that are born. We help them open up dimensions to help those spirits explore throughout their world. You have many dimensions here that have not been explored by many of your people, not aware they can do that. That's nice.
Okay, next are, oh, sorry. Were you done, Miguel? Okay, next is Kimberly's question, and she just wants to know if there are any messages for her.
Kimberly. Yes, your vibration is rising. You are manifesting your future. Of course, everyone is, but you are becoming more aware of it. Interesting enough, there's a teacher-like being around you at this time. Spirit that is a Palladian spirit that is. It is like a new guide to some regard. This guide's name is Promise. It has no real sexual connection as for male or female, as for identity, but this spirit is bringing much assistance to you at this time. Very welcome. That is all I have.
Okay. Okay. And Thomas's questions are, ask my guides what am I hiding and why?
That is his question. Why is he hiding? You are just doing what you feel is right for the moment. I believe that will not last for long. You're doing it because you need to do it. Eventually that will end. When you're ready. Thank you.
Okay. And the second question is, am I going through a Kundalini awakening? Is that the reason why I feel so terrible and energetically pressured?
Well, yes, you're releasing much as yes as they were. You can say going on within, you are releasing and also healing at the same time. A meditation would bring much help to you. Also, having stones, a quartz would be good. As for healing, that's up to you. Time around the ocean, if it is possible in your area, will bring much healing to you. Some sort of water, as for lake, will help you, or a walk in your park would help. You'd be surprised how well that would do. Blessings.
Next is Daniel.
Greetings, Agnes.
Great.
Hope you're doing well.
Doing well. Yeah, thank you.
My first question is, for the past couple of days in my meditations, I saw this, like, I want to say, I don't know what kind of name to give it, but I saw this being and I saw, like, its tentacles kind of, like, floating about. Could you tell me more about that being?
I do see this as an octopus being that's around you. That is what I see.
And,
Tentacles, I say octopus being.
Okay, yes.
It is one that's there that is seems to be putting its tentacles. It seems to be wrapping around you at this time as a healing process. It is much needed. Yes, the octopus is a great healer.
Okay. I was kind of worried at first because I felt like a prodding around my throat chakra. Dude. Oh. Okay.
Yes, past life trauma. Once you connect to them. It seems like they're assisting you already. Yes, go ahead, please.
I feel like you cut out for quite a while, so I couldn't hear any of like that last bit.
It is a healer. It is if you visualize them in your meditation, they will assist, but I believe I believe you are connecting to them. They can heal your past lives. It seems like they are wrapping around you at this time, bringing assistance, though.
Okay. That it would explain like the kind of poking and prodding I felt on my throat chakra lately.
Yes, that is much needed. Yes, you will feel much lighter soon. Yes, that is lovely, actually, for them to be there.
Okay, awesome. Thank you.
Yes, it might seem strange, but there's a lot of healing.
Yeah, totally got weirded out when I first saw it. I was like, whoa.
Yes. A frog also has the same techniques. In some ways, is a healer, but this is much needed for you, definitely.
Okay, awesome. Thank you. My second question is, lately I've been feeling a bit at odds with my therapist. Like I've been feeling like while she's spiritual and her intentions are good, it just doesn't feel like, I don't know, I don't feel like these therapy sessions are really helping me anymore. Are there any messages like regarding that? I don't know.
Yes, they are not on the same, from what your guides are saying, they are not on the same page as you are. They're not quite connecting to what you are speaking about. You're not connecting to them on a soul level. So you're not releasing as much as you could to the correct therapist. It's good to have someone that you connect with spiritually. You just know that is a right connection. That's why anything can be said.
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense to you. Yes. But this is up to you to choose a change to go further with it. It's up to you, of course.
Okay. Will my guys recommend a different therapist or just stopping altogether?
It's up to you. A different therapist would be good. It does feel like a different one would be good. Stopping might not be a good idea right now. That's up to you.
Okay.
But it does feel like another one would be good.
Okay, awesome.
Yes.
Thank you.
Blessings to you.
Yes, blessings to you.
Okay. And next is Stephanie. Stephanie, are you there? Okay, well, I'll wait for her response. And next is Brian.
Hello.
Greetings.
I have a question.
This is
Yes.
Logan.
Yes.
Yeah, this is Logan.
Great.
It's an honor to meet you. And I have two questions. I had a dream when I was young, and there was fog so thick I couldn't see, looked like I was in this weird, like, kind of stone or grassy area, and there was like stone surrounding it, and there was a little stream of water that kind of went through it, and there's a little bridge that goes across. And I was just exploring that, and then there's an entrance, and a black car pulled up as I was walking down where some stairs or stone carved stairs would be. I walked over to the car, the door opened, and I kind of out of what would appear to be someone from like Men in Black or whatever, and I instantly blanked out. Could you please tell me where I was and why the Men in Black were involved?
Because you had incarnations as a Men in Black in your previous incarnation. And they're just letting you know this is actually a Palladian dream. Your Palladian friends are letting you know how well you are connected to them. And also you have other family members, without going into detail, are connected to them also. Where have many in their galactic lifetimes I've dealt with them, they have different names and different realities, but they are still the same type of energy. They do look different, talk different, but they're still. So yes, you had many incarnations with them. Not all are, they're seen as negative. That's not, I believe it's more of a neutral energy. As for assisting worlds such as this in their galactic processes. It's like the world isn't ready yet for aliens, so we're going to keep you all, kind of police you all for a little bit, just in the nicest way possible. At least that was your place. Just to let that civilization, to let them grow first, and let everyone know that they are ready. And that's pretty much what's going on right now. Now, some might be a little bit more brutal than others, but you were not one of those. I know that. See, you were more of the kind ones. But yes, it was a stressful life. It still was, because you just like in this world, you see the potential, you see how it would all work with extraterrestrial connection, but it was probably better still to let the world choose instead of the aliens choose. Much fun. Yes, go ahead, please.
And my next question is, can I get an update on my chakras or my energy?
You seem to be doing well with all your chakras. You are connecting to Pleiadians, Arcturians, and the Orions. And the Orions, you have a close connection with them. Your family actually has a close connection with them. Some of it's reptilian, some of it's humanoid. And they don't call it, they do not, it's a humanoid species does not want to give out their name. And that is part of Orion. There's a lot there that has not been mentioned. That's okay. So those are your star friends, but your chakras are in good shape from what I see. I see toning ability with you also.
Yes, I'm aware.
Yes.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yes. Much love.
Okay, next are Stephanie's questions. And the first one is, hold on, things are a little bit wonky today, so. Okay, first one is my connection with Sam in this lifetime positive and beneficial for the both of us?
Sam. Yes. Yes, it is a good connection. It might seem questionable at times, but I see it as positive. Yes.
Okay, and our next question is, what are my chakra percentages at this time?
I'll give you a quick run through moment. They're all in good shape, actually. Your root chakra needs some healing. You are still having issues connecting to this earth. I believe you're aware. So that one's around 20, maybe 2% at times. You're still having a grounding issue with this earth. You're still very alien from what I am seeing. Very Andromedan. Nothing wrong with that, but it's still, yes, sometimes it might feel like you're high as a kite at times. Maybe too alien for this world. You're grounding, yes, I would recommend, it's up to you, ground maybe a couple of times. You can ask, just do a prayer for grounding, to ground your energies. That'd be a quick way of doing it. But for the most part, your chakras are in good shape. Your crown chakra is opening up. It seems like you're connecting more to the tree people. That's interesting. Blessings.
Okay, and next are Peter's questions. And his first one is, I was visited last night by the Kalask and the birds, the kings of Kings Collective. They are a powerful but neutral energy. This energy confuses me, as I could feel both positive and negative energy. They really help me. I am very grateful to them. Can I have more information about them?
Yes, it's a royalty race, and it seems like you have a lifetime with them. They're there as protectors, it seems. They're also there to deliver their messages through you also. But at this time, they seem to be healing you at this time to help you get more understanding of your lifetime here. They're healing past lives with you at this moment. As they say, many messages. You will be delivering many messages when the time is right. There's no rush. And you have a lot of connections with Orion also. Blessings. Everyone does. They want to let you know that. Blessings.
Okay, and his next one is, do I have Atlantis connections with them?
More Lemurian, but yes. More Lemurian lifetimes, yes. There's also civilizations before Atlantis that have not been named, but will, and when the time is right, but yes.
Okay, next is Michelle.
Hi, Agnes. I tone.
Yes.
Do healing and toning. And so when we were in Hot Springs, some people from Hugalo over the summer, the first, you guys came through.
Yes.
Through my toning. And so I really wanted to kind of get you to expand on who you are, like where you're from, what do you look like, how are we related, like what does your toning do for people, like, etc. Because I know I've experienced Hathor toning from Sarah, and it's powerful, powerful, powerful juju. So I just wanted you to tell us kind of the story of who you are and what's happening, where, you know, about you guys, because I don't really know anything. I have told you, but I don't know anything about you.
We are. There's different types of Hathors.
Mm-hmm.
I am from Orion. We are part of many of your animal species here. We connect to, some of us resemble, we are humanoid, but we do have parts of us that look like some of your animals on your world, some of the cow, some of the pig.
Mm-hmm.
We are of humanoid features. We were part of your Egypt, ancient Egypt, as for bringing toning, healing, and building structures with sound.
Mm-hmm.
Many structures were built by sound. I believe some of you are aware of this.
Yes.
In times of Atlantis, also were part of very, very part of Atlantis that was rejected our energies. Well, we left mostly, but our toning abilities is for a health reason, but also a soul rebuilding and also a renewal of your earth. Also, but your humans can learn our ways and use it in positive to rebuild your planet. Not just to be toning, but just in positive intentions as for becoming a Hathor. You can do this. As you become more extraterrestrial, more spiritual, you can become whatever you want. And being a Hathor will also bring much assistance with telepathy and other attributes. That's the quick version. The Cliff Notes version of it.
The Cliff Notes. So have I been Hathor in previous lifetimes? Is that why that? Okay. My second question is about my toning. Like, I have a practice when I go to Baltimore because it's a very, I don't know, there's a lot of stuff, and I used to live there, and so there's a lot of healing that needs to happen. So every time I drive there, it takes like an hour and a half to 2 hours, and I tone the whole way. And my toning is now turned into languages, and they're many and varied. And I don't know if you can tap into that energy, but I'd be really curious to know what is coming out of my mouth.
As for what
What
languages
kinds
are
of
coming
languages?
Oh,
Like I can
Arcturian,
identify a couple, but that's all.
Arcturian, insectoid, Weirin, much Weirin. And there are, yes, other species that are not here to make some sense. It is not quite important, but you're connected also to the elephant species. Some of that is coming through. Some is part of the bee species, Palladian. Yes, a lot
No
of
Fendorian.
Fendorian, yes.
Yes.
So there's several.
But
It is
there
not,
also sounds like Native American sometimes.
well, yes, that is very much connected to the Arcturians and other species. Arcturian.
Oh,
Yes.
I did not know that.
Yes.
Very cool. Well,
So-
thank you so much for being here.
Yes, you can feel the
Oh, sorry,
vibration.
go ahead.
It's not always important to know where it's coming from. It will let you know when it needs to be known, but you can, nothing wrong with guessing. But when it needs to be known, it will just come to you. And also its translation will come when it's needed. But at this time, it's not too, it is when it is needed. Sometimes it's just good to just, you have a positive intention. That's all it's needed. That's all it's important.
Thank you so much. Much love to you.
Okay. And next is Gina.
I do not hear this, Gina.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Yes, I think
Yes,
I
I could unmute now. Hello, Agnes. I was wondering something. I have been waking up at 5 o'clock every morning lately, and I cannot move my arms. They are completely paralyzed. And when I finally get them to, function a little, I have to hit them very hard. And I'm wondering if this is due to some beings around me.
I don't see it as anything negative. It's mostly, it seems like you've been visiting the higher realms often. Your other side,
Okay.
what you call your heaven, you've been visiting that often. And you've been doing a great deal there. So your body, yes, goes to sleep.
Oh.
So when you re-enter, you are, because you want to be there. You do many things there, it seems.
Yeah.
So you have to reawaken yourself back into this reality. It is, I believe it will. You can work on that. You can put the intention out to not have that. Eventually it will stop.
Okay. Because when I do meditation also, it's like somebody are like pushing me out of it. It's like I don't want to go out, but I get pushed out.
I believe that's your higher self involved with that. It's not a negative energy. This is all you that's doing this.
Okay. And my second question is only if there is something I need to know or messages from anybody.
Archangel Michael says nothing to worry. It is part of the spiritual awakening process also. You're receiving many downloads also, and they're quite heavy. This is another reason. And you're not just connected to the other side, you're going to other places of not needing to be mentioned. They will come to you, but in astral, you are just quite busy, and you're doing a lot of, it lets you know that you are doing a lot of important things. And it's just, it's letting you know that your body is letting you know that you are leaving, going to another place.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Yes.
Blessings.
Okay. Next is Blue.
Hello,
Yes.
this is a Hathor, right?
Yes.
I had a dream about you guys last night,
Ah, yes.
and I feel like you have tried to speak to me, right?
Yes.
Because I feel it through feelings that you want to tell me a lot.
Yes, but
And
we can't say it all here, of course.
yes, I know. Well, I had this strange dream. I was watching it like a movie, and there was an extraterrestrial being, a humanoid one. He was quite special, and he was speaking as he was. I don't know if he was a Hathor or speaking to the Hathors. It was very weird dream. But anyways, can you tell me something about yourselves and my connection to you guys?
Well, yes, you've had many lifetimes with us. And you have a incarnation with us also at this time. Around your dream, there's a lot of gray, Zeta grays around you. These are ancient Zetas that are learn their lessons and become much wiser. And you are one of them, where they made a lot of mistakes in the past, and they have learned greatly from them. Now they are, you can call them the ancient ones, the ancient Zetas. And the Hathors brought much healing to them. The Zetas and the Hathors they've had their moment, but they were not always agreeing with each other. The Hathors sort of let that negative side of the Zeta release, but it was quite difficult to do that. Sometimes when there's an issue with the Zetas in the universe, the Hathors, depending on the Hathor, will get involved. But as a Hathor, your incarnations, the more you connect with the Hathor energies, you become more aware of our presence on your planet. Egypt is one place around your Middle East, mostly around your Middle East. That is another reason why there's so much going on in those places. And you also visit those places, but as a Hathor energy.
Should I connect to you guys to tell me those things that you
Yes.
want to tell me later?
Yes, as much I cannot mention here.
Yes, I know.
Yes.
Okay, I will. And my second question is there a message from Kalask to me? Anything that can be said?
That is the reptilian, or was
Draconian?
that Draconian? Yes. One moment.
Kalask.
Yes, you have been receiving much healing from that being, actually. You have taught them much. And they are sending you healing to thank you for your guidance. You can say in many ways you're like their counselor. But much more, that is not an accurate word, but it is as close as they can come. They just send their heart to you, that's all.
Okay. I sent them a message today. I felt like they were touched
Yes.
by the message.
Yes. Very much. Yes.
Yeah, I felt like they were all listening to me.
They were.
Okay, great. Well, yes, that was it for me.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Okay, next are Christy's questions, and her first one is there a message from Crazy Horse, the spiritual leader, for me? I feel closely connected to him.
Yes, that you've been connecting to him often, yes. And you have, one moment. Yes, you've been connecting to him in astral a great deal. One moment. Where there's a great deal here that cannot be said here, but it is. He sends his gratitude. That's all I can say at this time.
Okay. And her second one is my Anunnaki aspect a green-skinned reptilian Palladian? I feel her energy very strongly. Can you share some of her personality traits?
Yes, very outgoing, very direct. Also like a mother figure. A mother figure that sometimes gets upset, but also a mother figure that is learning much from her children. It is one that changes looks all the time. As for appearance, constantly transforming into another being. Because sometimes words aren't enough to get to that attention, so they change appearance altogether. That is all at this time.
Okay. And next are Terrence's questions. And his first one is, I read some of the book, the Hathor material, and felt a connection. Do I have any connections with the Hathors?
Yes, several past lives, mostly in ancient Egypt and also with the Wirans on Wira. Many Wiran lifetimes with the felines. Our energies were there on many incarnations, many worlds of feline, and you're very much involved. You're always, not always, but many times connecting to the Hathor energies. When the Wirans got lost, you would connect to the Hathors and other beings, of course. Thank you.
Okay. And any messages from his guides?
Only that to remember that you are blessed and you are going in the right direction. There's also a blue Palladian energy around you at this time.
Okay. And next are Jamie's questions. Does my strong love for palm trees stem from my Egyptian incarnations, and are there any messages for me from the palm trees?
To answer that part, yes. For the first part, I believe that will answer that sufficiently. A message from the palm tree energies. You've had many lifetimes of the palm tree energies. And you can say they have a kind of a policeman mentality of healthiness. Also of places that they know everything that's going on. And some beings that come into their area, sometimes they kick them out. Meaning they tell that one with telepathy that you're not welcome here. Just to let you know how they operate. So they're very much.
Oh.
Yes, go ahead.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Thank you. Our next one is, my Aunt Lisa B appeared to my friend Sebastian L in his dreams with a negative energy. He had no previous knowledge of her and is curious as to why she appeared.
If we are just visiting, that is all. I don't know if you see anything else from that. Just visit. That is all I have for that. Thank you.
Okay. And next is Lori's questions. And the first one is, what star family do I belong to?
Arcturian. Very much Arcturian. There's Palladian there and a Yell, but Arcturian is the strongest.
Okay. And her second one is, do I have any messages from my spirit guides? Blessings and much love.
Only to trust your instincts more. You're not still comfortable with your own power. You are still learning how to do that. And your guides love you, of course. And don't forget about them. Thank
you. Okay. And next is Maz. Their questions are, can you please tell me about my guides?
Yes, there's a main guide by the name of Dorian. This is a Palladian. You have a female guide by the name of Sostis. Something around those lines. Sasha. They have many Egyptian lifetimes here. Atlantean, but they have many lifetimes with you in the Egyptian times before written history. They say not to forget those times either. Of course, they will come back in memory eventually. Blessings. Ah, yes, and your canine connections are quite strong also. Blessings.
Okay. And their second one is, one moment, sorry. Oh, are there any messages for me?
What was the name of this person again?
Maz P, I think.
Message from the Arcturians to ground your energies more in activity around you. So grounding will remove any type of toxins they are bringing. Not to say that some of them are bringing their karma with them. Their auras aren't doing well with your energy. So grounding more will help clear it. They are not there as negative, but they are bringing a lot of their past with them. They are still healing. They are mostly neutral energies.
All right. And next is Julie Richardson. And her first one is, any messages for me?
Yes, your connection with the Arcturians is not fully known. You have many past lives with them, helping building civilizations. One of them was actually part of Egypt, a city in Egypt that does not need to be named right now. You will find it is on the Nile River. That's all they can say. You have many lifetimes there to experience that place that you helped build. Also, blessings.
Okay. And second one is, what elementals have been around me lately?
The nymphs, the fairies, and the dragon people. They're not known too well. The dragon people are. They're a fun bunch.
Okay. And next are Emmy's questions. First one is messages and guidance from my angels and guides.
Is that all one question or two?
One.
Well, guidance is just to follow your instincts. Well, messages is to connect to your guides more. One moment. They say they know what you know what to do, but you're not always listening to it. You make it, you confuse it. You already made your decision, but then you rattled around. And you don't know you forgot your decision. You make it harder than it needs to be. That's what they say. I sound like your mother. That's kind of not. Yes, go ahead, please.
And the second one is, what new beings are around me and showing up in my pictures?
The Arcturian energies around you are quite intense. Also, the Palladian energies are quite intense. Draconian energies around you, but a positive Draconian. I believe also that being that comes through with Novak, yeah, he's been there. They're there to assist in your guidance, to also let you know you were on the right track, but also the message is not coming through yet because you need to focus on what you want. When you're focusing on what you want more, you will hear more of their message. But right now, they want to help you focus on you first. Thank you.
Okay, next is Stevie S.
Hello, this is Stevie S.
Yes, greetings.
Hey, my question is, what do I have to do to crack the code?
One moment. It seems to be patience around. Your guys are saying around early next year it will be more clear, but right now they say patience and one moment. They will guide you. It is not time yet, is what they say. They will message you. You will receive the messages directly.
Okay, so they're working on my behalf to assemble what's necessary.
Yes.
So just be patient and wait.
Yes, this will come directly to you. It could be also before the beginning of the year. It does seem like it will. Slowly. Meditate on it. Yes, a great amount of healing is needed to be done. That's what meditation will help. But they will.
A healing from.
They're not saying. They're just saying healing. From your past experience.
Thank you very much.
From your past experience, it seems.
Okay, thank you.
Blessings.
Okay, and that is the last of the questions. Thank you very much.
Lovely. Yes, much love to you all. One moment. Blessings to you. The Hathor energies are with you. You can connect to us. Much of it, yes, the Orion energies will also assist with grounding and more knowledge of your galactic self. Blessings. Okay. Greetings. I'm about to do a blessing.
I will.
Thank you.
Ashukata ein sukata sukata shukata jikata isikata jikata anatiki jikata nanda so tata ishikata anatiki jikata anatiki anatiki jikata anatiki jikata jikata titina jikata shikata nan Namaste.
Namaste. Okay. Thank you. All right, much love, everyone. Next one is next Tuesday. So blessings and